All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Beautiful Divine Feminines. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful, beautiful Divine Feminine holistic health and healing energy. Yes? All right. Before we do though, it should go without saying, please check the description box for any information that you may want to need to know. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through it, currently going through it, and or this may be a prophetic message to come. If you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings, keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. Take what does, let the rest fly. It may be a message for someone else. Although we are heavily focused on the Divine Feminine aspect, keep in mind Divine Masculine is still within us, all right? So I do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, but I will say he, she in reference to masculine and or feminine energy. Flip-flop yourself as you need to. If the shoe don't fit, please don't force it. Don't come to me talking about your feet, your toes, them curves hurt, because remember, I didn't do it, you did. All right, be self-aware, self-accountable, and you will never be led astray as long as you use your free will and discernment. All righty. I'm also big on numerology, so whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to possibly resonate with your life path number, the day or month you're born, maybe even the house in your natal chart that you want to pay particular attention to. It could just be confirmation, especially if you're drawn to it. Again, whether or not I call it out, it may be a confirmation for you to pay particular attention, or that this has already happened in your life. Okay? All right. I think that's it. With all that being said too, we are utilizing, and I kind of switched it up a little bit. We're going to do it a little bit different this week. But anyway, we're utilizing the Herbcrafer's Tarot as well as the Moonology Oracle, okay? And I'm just going to use this to see how, what messages of guidance Spirit has for you going forward, okay? Yeah. And let's see, I think that's it though. Let's get a quick word of prayer so we can get into this. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you first and foremost saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for waking me up this morning and moving me in my purpose. Thank you for leading and guiding me. Thank you for being the voice of reason. Thank you for the insight, the clarity, the awareness. Thank you for the voice and the tongue, the power of the mighty tongue. Thank you for removing me and ego and allowing any and everything that you intend for the viewer to hear to uplift, enlighten, strengthen, protect, nourish, nurture. Even if it hurts, we know that it's all for our soul's growth, and that is why we thank you. We cannot thank you enough. I pray that whatever the viewer needs, that it is gained and then some. Open them up to receive. Help us to clear out any blockages that are keeping us from that receptivity. Again, all these blessings I come and ask and give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe all. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? All right, my beautiful divinities. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. For the Divine Feminine. What do you have for the Divine Feminine today, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, talking about that enlightenment, honey. Ooh, I do feel like because I got strong manifestation energy with this. Like, it is done, honey. It's coming into it. Like, you're welcome to the new. I can't even get it out because they shooting so much at me. Speaking of shots, I don't know why, but I'll be getting this as a bottle. Somebody celebrating, honey. And then these even look like little bullet pellets, right? Like shotgun, not pellets, but shotgun shells, right? I don't know. Somebody might shoot their shot at you for real. It might be this Leo. I do feel a major detox. Like, this is new. This is beautiful. Whether or not it's somebody you've dealt with before, this is gorgeous energy. I'm hearing regal, royalty. Somebody glowing and growing, honey. Somebody on that glow up. For real. They done been through a whole lot. Done man, because even the 9 in this is like, I just feel like a lot of cycles. You know what I'm saying? A lot of trials and tribulations, and these might be your how that song go? How it go? Knock them down. Wait, no. Shoot them up, knock them down. Something. How it go? I don't know, but it's that vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like you hit your target. You hit the mark. I apologize. Obviously, I cannot help that. Hopefully, they'll be done from beside this area soon. As I say that, sound like he did a comeback. Anywho, I can't wait all day for them. But so yeah. What I say is like, put them up, shoot them down, knock them up. Something is what I'm hearing, and I feel like that's what you done did. Like you done had these maybe goals, achieve. You know what I'm saying? Aspirations that you have had or do have, and it's like you ready to not hit your mark. You know what I'm saying? And I told you I got this straight manifestation energy. With all this goal, work with your solar plexus chakra, your intuition. Okay. Yeah, maybe you want to use St. John's wort to detox your body. You know, it's beautiful. Currently, yeah, I'm telling you, y'all done had like, it's like you done. This is the old news, old you, right? And now you're moving on with the 8 of water, and you may want to utilize valerian as well. But I'm gonna see what else. I feel like it's something else. I see that 7 of swords trying to come out. I don't feel like. Oh my God. Nope and nope. That's way too many, y'all. It's beautiful though. Look. We got the 6 of fire and the Eha of air, which is our page. And then, yeah, I told y'all somebody went through a heavy transformation. I'm putting these back. I just want y'all to see it. We got the death energy here, scorpionic energy. Okay, 13 of marigold. And I'm telling you, because anytime you got the death and the star, whoo, ooh-wee. But I already know we done went through some shit's naive. And then we have both the 7 of fire and the Eha of fire. And honey, I'll be interested to see if any of these come back out. But it's a lot of energy. A whole lot. Let me see, y'all. But I know this for somebody. Y'all done been through some stuff. Let's see what we have for the divine feminine with the sun. Tell me about the sun energy, please. See, wow, y'all. If I could show y'all how this just did. Oh my God, hold on. Jeez, it's a whole nother pile, like a whole big old stack. And it knocked the whole box. It knocked the it knocked the moon out. That's so much energy. It knocked the Moonology deck. Box off of the freaking table. So, and that's crazy. This whole stack kind of flipped, like almost like sideways reversed, but still I don't feel. These aren't even intended to be read in reverse. But it's funny because we had a lot of this energy last week, I believe. The end of the week, Friday, if I'm not mistaken. But because I do remember the curandera of water, which is the queen, I do believe, in this deck. Actually, no, I think this is the king. I always be second guessing myself on the curandera and the, what is it called? I'll look in a minute, but it's whatever between the queen and king, but it really doesn't matter. It's very mature energy. And I even get the motherland. This is elderly, like a guide type of energy. Anyway, I ain't mean to go all into these, but this is, I feel like they for somebody, because this energy is strong, y'all. Y'all been putting in some work, like, because even in this night, the sun, that's a powerful potion right there. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just been waiting patient, like waiting your turn, you know. But anyway, that the Queen of Cups and this 9 of air and the where's the other one? The 2 of Cups. Showed its head on that Friday's reading. But anyway, with all of this, with you got the 9 of air, the world, okay, the star again that came back out from the other pile, and then the high priestess, 2 of water, and the wheel. It's done. I told y'all, because you got double confirmation with the 10. Actually, well, let me see. You got double confirmation with the 2, but you got double confirmation because the wheel is a 10, and then the sun is a 10. To be a 1 potentially. So, honey, I don't know who this is for, but I do feel like that low vibe, that overthinking, that some of y'all may have been in a contract, you know, a soulmate contract with this energy. It doesn't matter who it is. And you know but that cycle is done, man, or is nearing completion, right? Because I told y'all that 9 is bringing forth powerful energy, even from the sun, and it, you know, it's not quite with the 9. You're not quite done, but you're there. But even still, I feel like you are done, or right there at the brink, because the 19 can be a 10 or a 1, just like we saw the wheel, and you had the wheel and the world, right? But the reason why I said you may not quite be done is because I told y'all that pal kind of came out like reverse, sideways, whatever. But calm this energy down. But some of y'all are excited, and I don't blame you, man. But I just can't take all them cards. Thank you. And then we got, yeah, the curandera, I think, is the king, because the madre is the queen, I do believe. But look at here, you got the madre of fire, and this is how it fell out on the floor in reverse. But again, these aren't intended to be read in reverse, really, but that may just be the energy behind whatever this is. I do feel like, no, what I say, the curandera is the king and the madre is the queen. Child, let me look it up real quick, because so I can stop going back and forth. Oh my gosh, let me see, y'all. That be getting me every time. Yeah, the curandera is the king, the madre is the queen. Anyway, I should know that and remember that, because madre is mother, right? Which is that feminine energy. I don't know why I be tripping myself up about it, making such a big stink about it. What I say, look at the books, Potions and Brews, and I told y'all, somebody been putting in work, like really manifesting, maybe really been doing your rituals, or you know, your spell work, whatever, honey. Good for you. Keep it up. Do what you need to do for you. Because I was hearing before I said do what you need to do for you, I heard protect yourself. Do what you need to do to protect yourself, and that is a powerful one. It's also a good one to help with like blood pressure, and you know, some studies even show maybe some assistance or like prevention of diabetes. Even it's basically like a I heard wow. That's powerful, because I heard a blood regulator, blood and mind regulator, something about that energy. And that's crazy, because this, you know, St. John, the sun is Leo's energy, right? And I be telling you all the time, Leo is the ruler of the circulatory system, right? Blood pressure. The St. John's wort is powerful for detoxing, balancing, right? And then you got the time, like I said, which is, again, another stabilizer, if you will. Honey, make your medicines, y'all. I just heard witch doctor, medicine woman. I also heard shaman. So do what you do. Some y'all are really healers, or you dealing with one, or maybe even need to go to see one. Especially if this is you dealing with any kind of medical issues. Okay, I do feel the strong energy of alternative medicine, not just your traditional or Western medicine. And then we have it, and that may be your decision you need to make. You know, you may be going back and forth. Do I go to a traditional physician, or do I go see a healer, shaman, witch doctor, whatever? You know what I mean? It's up to you. Only you can make that decision. Again, as I always state in the prayer and in the disclaimer, well, in the disclaimer more so than anything, but before we even get started, I always say use your free will and discernment, right? You know, these videos are only, I shouldn't say only, but they're intended for entertainment purposes, and it's up to you. Like, I am not responsible or liable for what you take and how you take what I say out of these readings. You understand what I'm saying? It's up to you. You make your own decisions. I do not force you to do anything against your will, and that is why I tell y'all to use your free will and discernment. So moving on, let's see, what messages of guidance do you have? What messages of guidance do you have? Whoa, okay, that's so hot though, y'all. Can we just narrow this down? What messages of guidance do you have for the divine feminine? Somebody really got something to say though. Like, look. And to be quite honest, I feel like that's really the same amount of freaking cards, but they flipped them over like, nuh-uh, now you gotta take them. Oh my God, it is, y'all. It is. And it may be the same ones. They really want you to know this. All right. So look, let me just go and show you this so I can put it down. Bottom of the deck. What I say? I can't make it up though. Full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. It's all about balance, y'all. It's all about balance. Okay. For some, well, we'll get into it, but what I was getting just now is that for some of y'all, that may be the decision you're making. And because I do feel like this is heavy spiritual practice, right? Like I said, your rituals, your spell work, whatever. And rituals, y'all, can be anything. Okay. And even spell work can be anything, because when you speak, that's spelling, you know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted, but I do, obviously by the depictions, I do feel somebody like whipping it in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying, working with their herbs. And that's why I said I got the energy and vibe of a medicinal, like a medicine doctor or a shaman, or, you know, a healer in that respect, like really practically like putting in, you know what I'm saying, making it do what it do. Anyway, but so that may be the conflict, especially with these two at the bottom of the deck, is that you because I'm hearing somebody like, do I do this spiritual work? Whether you even fellow readers, you know what I'm saying? Do you put in the work of doing that, you know, whatever your spiritual work is, or do you it's like, or do you take the time to just be? Something about that, I don't know, to really just you need to find a balance. Let me put it like that. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Even if you do this, because I get it, y'all. I know I'm one to talk because I done been there, done that. But it comes a point in time and I gotta listen to my body. No matter how much I want to do the readings and put content out and all that, it's like my body's saying, "Whoa there, sister." Hold on. Especially my divine feminine be like, baby, I'm tired. It's time to just relax. You know what I mean? Actually, my masculine be like that too. Like, nah, I ain't even got the energy, bro. Not today. Maybe Thursday. Anyway, so look, then we got a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. I told y'all, but that Queen of Cups that came out when in that first stack, you know, that came out Friday. And I know I'm going to have to put this other one up here, y'all. And then we have, look at here. I told y'all dealing with a Leo. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Okay? Beautiful. Look, we got the full moon and then the new moon. And look, they go in order, essentially. Because you're going from Cancer to Leo, which is 4th to 5th house. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Work with me now. Y'all, I ain't about to be fighting with y'all all day. Come on. You know what? I'll deal with it in a minute. And look, nothing is yet set in stone. The mutable moon. Okay. Who did I read that for? I feel like it was Friday's part of the reading from the guidebook is about being flexible. That's something. Okay. That's how they feel. Hold on, y'all. Okay, and then we have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse, and that's gorgeous because with this eclipse you get a whole lot of energy behind it. And I'm telling y'all, it's something about the new, as I said, even with the sun and that 10 or 1 energy, endings to begin anew. And we saw the world come out even with one of those big stacks. I don't know where I'm about to put these, I guess right here. And then finally we have prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So you may be dealing with the Taurus, or this may be coming through during either of these seasons. We got Pisces, Cancer, Leo, actually, and Taurus, of course, here. So bear with me, y'all. There's gonna be quite a bit of reading, but I think I just want to highlight, maybe even, because speaking of those rituals, let me highlight whatever comes through out of these, especially the sun, because that was some powerful energy. It took what, 2 piles to get to the root of it all. So let's see. It says, it's on page 32, by the way. Cultivate happiness, vitality, and joy. The peak of summer's power wards off every ill. Shine on. Celebrate yourself and your successes. When I say shoot them down, knock them up, something like that. So, let's see what kind of stands out. Happiness begets happiness. Radiate liveliness and vitality. Fully experience the sheer gift of being alive. St. John's wort is best known as a mood-lifting plant, but it also repairs skin from trauma and soothes nerve-related pain. The flower bud emits a rich pigment that yields vibrant red potions. The flowers and buds peak at the height of summer, the most potent time for wildcrafting. Make magic and medicine when your joy is in full bloom. Seek vibrant people and healing experiences that build good energy and boost your power. The leaves of St. John's wort shimmer like diamonds when held up to the sun. Step into the light and show your sparkle. And it says, crafting with the sun. It says, keep bright flowers in your home to promote a sense of joy. Craft oils and elixirs with St. John's wort to invoke the healing powers of light during dark times. And wear bright red lipstick and nail polish to celebrate your fabulous self. I love that. All right, so I think I'm just going to read you the highlights, like the first part of the Madre of Fire and the Two of Air, and then maybe give you the crafting ideas with them. Let me see. Two of Air. So chicory. It says release long-held beliefs, be receptive to guidance, and open to unlikely partnerships. And then if you're crafting with them, it says pluck the petals of chicory flower, release old beliefs aloud with the falling of each one. Observe pollinating insects, journal the question, how might I open more in relationships? And then be bold and clear, dress like a chicory flower, put blue streaks in your hair. That is pretty. I thought that was more like a purple or lilac, but it's supposed to be blue, I guess. And then finally, let's see, Madre Fire. Fire. That's funny, because didn't we see the curandera of water? And the page before it for curanderas, it says healers. And I'm telling y'all, some of y'all maybe going or need to go see a healer. Okay. Madre of Fire. Time. It says turn up the heat on your creative passions. A warm heart and a spicy kitchen welcome others to your table. Stoke the creative fire that burns in your belly. And then crafting with Madre of Fire says add flavor to your medicine cabinet. Craft thyme, salt, and syrup. Invite friends for a busy day for making thyme potions like vinegar and honey tincture. Well, let me read. Invite friends for a busy day of making thyme potions like vinegar, honey, and tincture. And then show someone you love them by cooking them a meal. Add thyme to your dish because it's really good. All right. She didn't add that because it's really good. I did. Moving on to the Moonology. And these can be rather long too. I feel like I just want to read you maybe the additional meanings and then read about the teaching, probably, because the idea is the guidance behind it. So let me find these, since there are quite a bit, and then I'll be back. Okay, bear with me, because again, this part gonna be a little long, but I'm just gonna go in order that I have them flagged in the book, and we're gonna start with New Moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Pages 50 to 51. It says this card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on alternatively. Just ran that all together. So this card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. And it says, it tells you to, when you are tuning to the moon, to make time to have fun. The additional meanings say it's time for you to show the world that you've got what you've got. Show the world what you've got. Shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself, you've earned it, and then you've turned someone's head. The teaching. Leo is a sign of the big and brave-hearted lion, of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card whenever you pick it, is hot and gorgeous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are, okay? Moving on to, that is not the one. I thought I saw, oh no, it's full moon in Pisces, but I don't know why I stopped there. Who is this? Okay. Let me see. I think I skipped right there. The new moon eclipse. Or did I? I don't know, y'all. I'll have to find it if I. So we're gonna move on to full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution, pages 74 and 75. It says things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign, so there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals the challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to head, and that it's a great time to move house. Maybe literally, though. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities, okay? When you attune to the moon, it says it may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. I mean, that's how Cancer crabs move, right? Additional meanings. Meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. And have you had enough family time lately? The teaching. The heightened emotions of the moon Cancer combination can't be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the moon's 2 home signs, along with Taurus. So astrologically speaking, the moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be, or don't worry, all will soon be well, okay? And then moving on to the bottom of the deck, full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality, pages 90 and 91. And it reads, have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may come now through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. And then if you're tuning to the moon, it says meditate every day and see what comes to you. And then it has answers will come, okay? Additional meanings. You're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Follow your intuition. It won't let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate, and avoid substance abuse. And then the teaching. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks the end. It's going back to that sun, that 9 and 10 energy from the sun. Okay, I told you endings to begin anew. So it says when the moon is full in Pisces, or whenever you pull this card, it's a time to dive deep into your emotions. Practicality is at odds with the numinous Piscean energies that have no borders. So feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened when the full moon is in Pisces, and soulmates now connect. It's also a time to send out your dreams to the universe, releasing your fears, okay? And then moving on, oh no, okay, I didn't skip it. So moving on to expect powerful change, the new moon eclipse, pages 94 and 95. I did skip one of them, the new moon in Taurus, that's what it was. Hold on. I knew I was missing one. Hold on, let me go back. New moon in Taurus, okay? Or full moon in Taurus. No, new moon in Taurus. Why can't I get it together? Hold on. Here we go. So, did I not read that? No, because I don't remember saying these pages. Pages 44 and 45. Prosperity lies ahead. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the law of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. I'm bringing sexy back. Oh, I forgot when it came out too. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet, okay? When you attune to the moon, it says get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. I love that. Additional meanings, you will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small, powerful. And in the teaching, we often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want so you can have the comforts you want. Remember though that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. Yes. All right, did I read this yet? Okay. Now expect powerful change. The new moon eclipse, pages 94 and 95. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings and their powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. And then when you attune to the moon, it says, never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Additional meanings. Yes, and 1,000 times yes. It says you're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. The teaching. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. All right now. And now, finally, nothing is yet set in stone. The mutable moon, pages 108 and 109. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting, even that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone. Yet. Attuned to the moon. I know that the best will unfold for me. That may be an affirmation that you want to say or repeat if you need to. Additional meanings. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. Okay? And then the teaching. In astrology, there are 3 so-called quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And when the moon is in one of these signs, you know there's going to be more flexibility in a situation. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests there's the opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream. I like that. All right now. That is what I have for you, and I know that was long. And before they cut us off, I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment down below your testimony. You never know how this may help someone else grow, especially including yourself. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for doing so. If you want to join me for another day, you can check the link in the description box below. I will see you there, and if not, please take care. Until the next one, do not forget your love and light. It makes everything all right.